Hey guys, so Joanna Wingrove here with Healthy Living, Happy Life. So you guys have been on this endometriosis journey with me, so I had to share how my appointment went on Friday. I contemplated doing this in my office. You guys can see my hair is crazy right now, but it is a beautiful day out and I actually needed some Bible and prayer journal time outdoors. It's been a really long day and I just needed to decompress, and that's what I do. Anyway, so back to the topic. So Friday I went to a new doctor because my old doctor for endometriosis absolutely refused to do a lap on me, which is short for laparoscopy. She's one of the ones in Delaware that specializes in excision versus ablation, and that was something that was really important to me. But she refused to perform the lap without me being on suppression medication, which in this case was Oralisa, and I was not having it. I have a very holistic approach, and I was just not happy. I was happy that she shared nutrition with me and how it affects the body, and so I was hopeful that I had, a pretty holistic doctor. Don't get me wrong, I believe in traditional medicine, but I would prefer a holistic approach first. And yes, surgery is not holistic, but it is something that I'm willing and comfortable doing. So I decided that I was going to go to a different doctor. Actually, I didn't really have a decision on that. She told me don't come back if I wasn't going to take the suppression medication. So I saw doctor number 4 on Friday, because I forgot about the first two because it's been years since I've seen them. And he told me she wasn't wrong for trying to treat me, but what she was wrong for was trying to put me on suppression medication without putting me through the lab first. And apparently it's harder to see the endometriosis if you're on suppression medication, so there's a chance that they don't remove everything. There's also a huge difference between ablation and excision. Now, I'm not a doctor, so don't take any advice I say. I'm just telling you what I've learned. And what I've learned is the difference is with ablation, they're just burning off the endometriosis, which can cause scar tissue and actually cause more pain and cause you to have multiple surgeries. And that lasts about 6 months. I'll post the link where I found that and the picture to explain the difference between the two. And then ablation's literally digging out from the root the endometriosis. And that can be it could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be a couple years. Sometimes people say that they don't have symptoms, it doesn't come back. Now, when I've seen that kind of research, I've seen that they typically have a really healthy diet, which I am on a really healthy diet. I'm soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. And when I say sugar-free, unsweet sugar, I just can't stress that enough, because I know lots of women and men who actually, when they go on a sugar-free diet, they end up doing processed artificial sugar, that can actually spike your blood sugar levels, contrary to what some people believe. And so those are some things that I've read women being completely healed from their symptoms, and being able to conceive naturally, which both of those are my goals. Now, we all know that I've been eating this way for a little bit over a year now, and I have lost 50 pounds. It's been a huge difference and a game changer for me. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't in pain anymore, but I can tell you I'm not in pain every day anymore. Yes, I have pain when I have my menstrual cycle for about 1 to 3 days, and yes, my cycles are still heavy, and yes, I still have pain when I have ovulation, but nowhere near what it used to be. And I'm hopeful that one day I won't have any pain at all, and I'm hopeful that I'll be able to conceive naturally. So without IVF, without any of that stuff, because I really don't want to go through that. And that's my own journey. You guys make your own journey. Decide what your journey is going to be. So there's that. But anyways, back to my doctor's appointment. So I went to that doctor and he was like, listen, that's not the only option. Putting you through temporary menopause is not the only option to heal this disease or treat this disease. Sorry, he didn't say heal. treat this disease. He goes, you have other options, but we're not going to discuss more options until we get to the root cause of everything. But basically, the options I basically have is go through the lap, like the excision surgery, and try to conceive right away, or go through the lap and go on progesterone only, or wait till I'm ready to conceive and then don't even go on progesterone, which if you let me, I'd have a baby like yesterday. But of course, that's a decision my husband and I make together. I can't get pregnant alone. So that is pretty much like what's going on there. But he said at the end of the day, it's your decision on what you're going to do for your body. I can't tell you what to do. I can give you suggestions and you go from there. He goes, based on how you eat and how holistic you are, he goes, I think surgery will be great for you and you'll feel even better than what you do now. But just know that if you have the surgery and don't go on progesterone, there's a chance that it's going to grow back. And so, which is why I would have to either go on progesterone or conceive right away. Now, you all know I am a chemist. So, and I'm also a realtor if you're in Delaware looking to buy a house. Quick little side note. But you guys all know I'm a chemist, so which means I'm a researcher. So I'm going to do my research on this. I already have done a research on it. I've read the period repair manual, and it talks about promethium, which is like a biological way of having progesterone, but in a way that your body can handle it naturally. So it's a more natural version of progesterone. There's progesterone creams too, so that is an option I can explore. And then so that's something that I've been praying about, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet in that, but I'm definitely praying about it and hoping that God will give me the wisdom for it, because I'm really struggling on what decisions I'm going to make. Anyways, you guys, this is not an edited video. This is real life, and once again, it's not 15 minutes long like I usually do, but there's not really much to say about my doctor's appointment. So I'm not gonna make you guys watch a 15-minute video. So because I did a CAT scan and MRI already and they came out, pretty good, we're not gonna do that again, but I didn't do MRI, sorry, CAT scan and ultrasound. Those came out pretty good. So pretty much what's left is I'm gonna get an MRI and then do a follow-up and go from there and hopefully get this lab scheduled sooner than later. So I will keep you guys updated on this journey. I hope it encourages somebody. I hope that if you're struggling with feeling fatigued, you're struggling with pain, you're struggling with just going on with life because this disease can be so debilitating, I pray that this was an encouragement and that, my journey can help you.